I'm on a bus. It's raining.
Oh,
So if you hear some background noise, that's what it is. Fortunately, not many people on the bus, so we're okay.
okay,
So,
Kat. Yeah.
yeah, I can only join, as Calvin has said, for a little while because I've got a presentation to do when I get into work at 9:30. We just wanted to call really because Kalpana had raised a question. Well, there's a couple of things. Kalpana had raised a question about R10, and Ola, I know that you wanted a bit more clarity on what the question was, so I
Yes.
thought the three of us could talk about that. The second thing
Yeah.
is that Pearson View, our development partner, has now been able to send the final notification. So we had tested of a fashion candidate information, results information, and now they've been able to send the product information, which is the part where a candidate allocates. It's the data we get when a candidate allocates their school report to an institution. So I think that Jitendra will need to be the first person to test, and we've not heard back from him yet. But I also have a question on whether we will now be able to test this on our side and actually see if we can retrieve a report. So that's probably something we can talk about too. That would be great because we can then close the testing. But I think let's go to Kalpana's question first and make sure that we deal with that one. So Kalpana, do you mind just reiterating what you're trying to find out?
Are you talking regarding the R10 issue, Kath?
You had a question to Ola, so could you explain a bit more about what that question is about R10?
Okay.
This email that you sent regarding R10 issue.
Yeah, I'll share my screen, Ola.
Okay.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, last week I guess we had a call with Eon and got to know about the R10 issue details. So Vinod has drafted his understanding and would like to know more details like the reproducing steps and the sample XML file to investigate more on this issue. So would you be able to help with those details, Ola, in the absence of Eon?
But I don't know what's your what the issue is about. I am trying to understand. So you would need to give me some more information.
Okay, Ola, sorry. So Vinod is here, so I'll over to Vinod.
Yeah, hi Ola.
Hi.
It looks when we try to consume a web API function from the client application, the URL is not matching properly. So hence we are getting the 404 error. For an example, merge user or I mean merge candidate or some other functionality, it is not matching properly. The web API method is not matching properly, it seems. Route name is not matching properly. So because of that, we are getting 404 error. So that is my understanding. If that is the case, I'm requesting steps to reproduce this issue so that I'll be able to.
Could I just jump in with a question? Is this based on any testing you have done, or is it based on what you have understood from Ian?
It is based on the understanding from the call
Okay.
with Cath.
Okay.
Ian.
That makes more sense because when I saw Kalpana's email yesterday, it was almost as if you were performing functions like merging cat, and I was like, well, you you can't do that because that's not part of the system. That's something that happens on the view side. So this is presumably all about the SOAP action headers, yeah, and how the code that we have in the score reporting website doesn't match. It doesn't match the headers in the notifications that we're getting through our text.
Yeah.
Is that right?
So I guess. Kat, I guess that this is the issue that we were discussing with Ian, that the SOAP header, SOAP action header did not match the one that was in the documentation, the one that was implemented, and that's why it was changed on RPG. And there is, of course, it would be better to change it in the code. So there was a question whether it can be done in Poznan. And unfortunately, the response is it cannot be done in Poznan because we do not have backend developers anymore. So I suggested that this is a fairly easy change to be done in the code, and it would be a good first task for you guys to try when you will have the deployment pipeline ready, when you will be able to deploy the changes. So this is basically so okay, I can explain the issue to you, but I think this topic does not have to be covered while Cath is here, because I know that we also have some other topics to discuss, like designs, and this is probably something that we would need Cath more, right?
Yes, okay.
Okay, that's fine with me. So in terms of just quickly to close for now on the R10 issue, great if you guys can talk further about it. Yes, I think we need to wait, Kalpana, until we have our environment set up. So I know that we have a dependency there. You would have probably seen Ian Wright's reply to me last night. So it seems as if they can help us with environments. And that's something that I'm going to try and speed along so that once we're set up, we can then make that code change. So yeah, if you guys talk further about that, that would be great.
Okay, so just to, Kat, sorry for interrupting, just to clarify, there are two things in here, right? So the one is the issue we were discussing with Ian, the one about changing the SOAP action header in the code instead of in APG. And then there is the second topic that was raised in Ian's email, I guess. The one about testing whether the product notification were received in SRW, right?
That's true. Yeah, we do need to cover that one as well. What testing can we do?
Well, since we do not have a date of birth, which is necessary field to retrieve the score report, the only place it can be checked, it's in database, basically.
In the database, right? Okay.
Yes.
Unless, well, no, we need the registration ID, not the date of birth, right?
We need them both to be able to access the score. No?
We don't.
Date of birth
we just,
not.
We just need the registration ID. That was the change that was made.
Yes? Oh, great.
Yes.
Then, okay.
So yeah, we don't need date of birth anymore. We can just search by registration ID. So my thinking is, if you can give that to us. Cool. Yeah, I think so. If you can give that to us.
Who can give it to you?
Jobina, I think.
Yeah, well, I think we can check the ones that were sent in the email, right? You sent some screenshots.
Yeah.
So probably these ones can be checked.
Okay. Okay.
Unless
so we haven't
have the registration ID.
I'll have a look when I get. ID. Yeah. Okay, I'll have a look when I get to the office. So if we can test that, that would be great. Let me look when I get to work. I was also hoping that Jitendra might just say that he had received the notification, but he hasn't yet. So it might be worth chasing him. Okay, I'll check the information Joe has sent when I get to work. Yes.
Ola, can you hear Cath?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, hi, yeah, can you hear me, Ola?
Yes, I can hear you both. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I'm not sure if Kalpana is having issues. Kalpana, can you hear us? Kalpana, can you hear us?
Ola?
Well, I can hear everybody.
I can hear everybody too. Kalpana?
Ola, we will just rejoin.
Okay,
we couldn't hear anybody.
Can you hear us now, Kalpana? Wonderful. Okay, let's see if they join again, and then we'll talk about designs. So it should just be as simple as me being able to search for candidate on production.
Yes,
right?
if date of birth is not obligatory anymore, yes.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
Joe sent some screenshots, and there is some event ID.
Okay.
So I guess we could
Yeah.
try
So as long as we
that,
have
but
the registration ID, it should be okay. And even if he hasn't, yeah.
I'm trying to get into the production, and there is some problem with the certificate.
I saw that this morning. Are you getting the Are you getting the advanced?
Again.
Yeah.
Yes, the certificate. There is a problem with the certificate. I need to go to DevOps team again.
Yeah, I found this morning because I had a customer call that I was getting a security notice.
You do not have this presentation for SRW, don't know? The one that you have in 15 minutes. What's the presentation that you have in 15 minutes? It's not about SRW.
I'll just work around it. Yeah, I'll just have to work around it. Yeah, can you hear me?
Hello? You're breaking.
I'm on my phone. Can you hear me now?
I can't hear you. You're breaking.
Any better? Hello?
Oh, yes, better now. Yes,
yeah,
I can hear you now.
Good stuff. Yeah, I'll just have to work around it. I know, I'll just have to work around it. The same thing happened to me this morning on a customer call. And then when I switched connection and I switched to my tethering from my phone, I could access it again.
Oh, and QA environment, I can see that it's working, but it doesn't help
QA is fine.
Does it?
QA is okay.
But Cath, I just logged in to QA, and date of birth is obligatory here. Are you sure that we?
Yeah, it isn't.
That we changed.
It isn't. I've used QA so many times. No. Just search with the registration ID.
Okay. Oh, yeah. So it's
yeah.
So
QA is okay. No, what happened this morning?
There is this asterisk. That's why I thought.
I know.
I didn't check.
Yeah, I know. We'll change all that. But yeah, this morning, this morning I had a really early customer call with Australia, and I couldn't get into production because of the security certificate. But when I switched to tethering from my phone, I could. Right? Weird. So I couldn't from my home Wi-Fi, but I could as soon as I switched to tethering from my mobile hotspot. So I'm not sure why. But yeah, I noticed that this morning.
Let me clarify. I will write to Maciej or Paweł. I will try to.
Let's get that resolved.
From my phone as well.
Yeah. Okay. With the designs, I don't know. I don't think Kelpina can get back in. I'm on my phone. It's raining, so I think I'm just going to. I can connect with her separately about that.
Okay.
I think her only question is why the designs aren't exactly like the Zeppelins. It's like, well, probably because we made some decisions while we were implementing, So I don't really know what the question is. I can find out from her.
I tried to explain it to her through emails, but apparently my explanation was not enough.
Okay. So you have some technical stuff to talk about with her, I think. So,
well, I just will try to explain the issue that we were discussing with Ian.
Fine. Okay.
That's all.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to jump out for now. If you could let me know, keep me in the loop with your conversations with DevOps, and then hopefully we'll get that resolved.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Ola.
Okay. Take care. Bye.
Bye.